Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Thursday night, and you know what that means. It is briefing time, full of technical problems, I'm sure. No, just kidding. Coach Greg Wagoner here. I was week 7 briefing you guys. Oh man, you're killing it. This training block is amazing, and I am thrilled to watch everybody and inspired and motivated and all of that. I got on my bike today. I did the VO2 intervals with you all, and man, what a great feeling. So I was gonna I was thinking of just ducking in here and doing the workouts quick and then getting out, because man, my ears are ringing from all the hard workouts. I know there's some swear words going on, and maybe they're directed my way. It's okay. I'm thick skinned. I can handle it by now, and I got it. Okay. Just well, I wanted to duck in here, and I can handle it. And I also wanted to show you my bookshelf. Check out my bookshelf. I've been working on this for a long time, and my wife would tell you it's been very slow, that I've been working on it slowly, and since December, really, I've been working on it. But check it out. I wanted to show it off because I'm kind of proud of it. And the thing is, like, once it becomes presentable, it's kind of exciting to show it off and get a little credit for it. So yeah, no, I have not read all of those books. I've read a lot of them, but some of them are just for show. So proper background for briefings. So impressive, right? You like the bike? All right, cool. I can't build shelves all the time, though. I've been training just like you guys. I've been doing the plan. Just like you guys, I've been following the plan, including the VO2s today, the intervals. I've been working hard. I did a 50-mile ride on Tuesday. I am getting ready for this event. I'll mention that in a second. But yeah, even the other coaches as well. Coach Lori is out in Mallorca, for God's sakes. If you haven't seen her, she did a live from Mallorca from her bike, talking about the coffee ride and the hundreds of miles she's put in the beautiful and exotic places. So check that out if you haven't seen it already. That is super cool. And let's see what's upcoming. I haven't I'm not going anywhere exotic. I am going to next weekend, the northern Vermont, where it is still ski season, and Rasputitsa is the name of the gravel race that I'll be doing up there. Thank you, Brian Hammond, for that entry and give me the little push I needed. I did it last year, and it's known for its ability to have impassable roads. I think that's what the word actually translates to, impassable roads. And so we don't know where we're going to get snow, mud, something kind of grueling. 45 miles. I think it's 6,500 feet of elevation. So should be a good time. So I'm looking forward to that. Other events around in Michigan. First we saw Paris-Roubaix on TV. Matthew Vanderpool, awesome. Check that out on Peacock Rewind if you want to check out that race. But in Michigan, there's a race called Barry-Roubaix, and it is a huge gravel event. Thousands of people go, and I do have a couple athletes going there for like the second or third time in a row. I usually have at least 2 or 3 or maybe even 6 people that I do know that are attending that event in Michigan. Let's see, Pelafondo, April 20th and 21st. April, who's doing Pelafondo, and who has a specific goal? And yeah, do something. My friend Landon Arnold does an awesome job over there at Pelafondo in the Summit Fitness, I think it is. I forget what the name of the app, but yeah, he does an awesome job. All right, also coming up May 18th. May 18th is my Get Out and Ride. Jason, my friend, Coach Jason Alosio, and I, we crafted Get Out and Ride. That is just an invitation for everybody to go out and ride your bike on May 18th. Give yourself a goal. If you go out and ride all the time, do it something a little bit longer, something a little harder, something a little faster, a challenge for yourself. Should it be a SMART goal? I don't know, maybe. Should it be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and put a timestamp on it? Yeah, if that sounds good, go for it. Write it down, throw it down in the group chats and stuff, and let us know what you're doing. I can't wait. That's going to be fun. May 18th, Get Out and Ride. Personally, Last year, I did an 86-mile ride. It was 7,600 feet. I did it in 6 hours and 20 minutes. So I could try and do that same ride, but do it in less time. So something like that would be a goal. That is a big goal, and it is timing wise. It works out if you happen to be doing a fondo on June 1st, like a lot of us are. That works out. If that's going to be your biggest training ride, don't overdo it on that day, but that is 2 weeks before June 1st when the Hincapie ride is, and I believe a lot of people are coming to Lehigh Valley to participate in that. Or if you're doing another fondo or something else, June 1st is where I'm leading you all to peak performance on that June 1st day. So stick with me. It should be your own goal, though, so it can be anywhere from a ride around the block, but come on, y'all have been doing 45-minute rides, hour, 15, hour and a half rides on, whether it's indoors. And if you can get outside at all, go for the hour and a half or something a little bit more challenging, but make it specific to you. So that should be fun. What else is happening this weekend? So just coming up this weekend in a couple days, March 13th is, I mentioned it last week, the Fred Giambolini ride, the Fred 50. It's just a self-imposed. He decided, I want to do an event. I want to do a long ride. And so he's doing it. That's going to be cool. Okay. Also, April 13th, a couple days, my athlete, Natalie Hernandez, maybe some of you know who she is, out in California, is doing an event called the Riverside Classic. She's doing a 40-mile race, 2,000 feet of elevation, but check it out online, the Riverside Classic. Look it up in Southern California. It's a whole stage race. So there are pro teams, continental pro teams. They go there and they race Wednesday through Sunday, I believe, with a crit race and a time trial that goes right by her house, she says. And so anyway, it's just a cool event. You can look for other events that are happening in your neck of the woods and go out and support them if you're not going to join the citizens part of those events. I think that's pretty cool that they allow or make room for participants that are not the pro racers to get in and compete and test themselves. So, all right, cool. What else is happening? So that's Natalie. We've got the Redlands Classic. I hope I said that right. Did I call it something else? Redlands Classic stage race. Sorry, Natalie, if I said it wrong. Anyway, good luck to Natalie. She's going to kill it. She's been doing it. I've got some other shout outs, though, guys. The private clients should not be like so secret or anything. So I do, myself and the other coaches do have private clients, and we can customize your workouts, and we do some analytics, and we really try and steer the ship towards whatever your goals are in quite a more custom fashion than what we're able to do here. So I just want to give a shout out to Bob Cucaro, Linda Marie, Jeff Heim, Fred Giambolini, Jamie Hill, Krista Colley, Teresa Seitz, Fedor Schulten. You guys are all been killing it, and thank you for allowing me to be your coach. Along with Chris Miller, who I mentioned the other day. Yeah, they're in private coaching, but they are also straight up top contributors to this team environment, and perfectly willing and capable and happy to help out when everybody has questions or whatever. So part of the team, but also private clients. If you have any questions about private coaching with myself or any of the other Team Wilpers coaches, ask these guys. They hopefully will speak up and let you all know what it's like, or give me a shout. I'm happy to talk about it and get on. If I'm not the right coach, we have, I think there's about a dozen coaches, including myself and Justin and Jason in cycling, and then John and all his run coaches. The strength coach and a couple triathlon coaches. Everybody, the wealth of knowledge at Team Wilpers is amazing. So what fun to be part of it. All right, I'm going to get over to the workouts. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to check and see if there's any. Yep, looks like you guys are hearing me. So cool. Let me get Training Peaks up and let's see what we got for workouts next week, huh? So look, here we go. This is week 7 for the Peloton rides here. So I'm going to pull them up one at a time. This is Monday. This is ride number 1. Looks like a BA. Who's that? Ben, a PZ Max ride. TSS of 63. Whoa, guys, looks like you've got a little intensity coming your way with, I see as high as 136% there. And then, yes, some 136% for 30 seconds. You're doing some zone 6 in this workout. Let it be said. So 3 times, 4 times, and then 5 times, followed by the looks like 113% or zone 5. I know we don't do percentages on these, and you follow the zones, and that's exactly how you're supposed to do it. So zone 5 for 2 minutes after the zone 6s. Tough ride, guys. That's a good one to start the week off. On Wednesday, you've got Olivia with these step up little profiles, and again, getting up to zone 5. So zone 4 for a minute, zone 5 for a minute, and then 30 seconds at zone 6, and then looks like various concoctions of step ups. Here looks like a 2-minute step up, 2 minute, 2 minute, 2 minute, ending at 2 minutes up at zone 5. So you can kind of get the point of it here. These are, what are these? These are 3 minutes at zone 4, 3 minutes at zone 5. It looks like it gets up to another 30 seconds at zone 6, 30 seconds at zone 6, and then lastly, ending up down here with another little zone 6. That's going to be a tough one. 82 TSS, and that is a 1-hour ride. So be prepared for that. I would get yourself mentally prepped for Wednesday if you're doing the Peloton rides. That's a tough one. Remember, use your judgment was my line from last week. Lori, I think she'll be back. I'm not sure when she's back. She might be hiding out in Mallorca until you guys are done with that Wednesday ride. Thursday, we'll bring it back down a little bit for a PZE ride, going zone 3, zone 2, zone 3, zone 2. And remember, these Thursday rides, I think, personally, bring that zone 3 way down to I like 75%, 80%. Take it even a little easier. You don't have to work that hard. This is a 1-hour ride, though. And again, use your judgment. Followed up with Saturday 90-minute ride, a PZE. So it is the same zone 3, zone 2, zone 3, zone 2 in various times, and should be good. Christine, always a wealth of knowledge, and I love learning about her race background. And then Dennis ride, it looks like on Sunday. Same thing, you get the point of it here. 3.5 minutes, zone 3, zone 2, zone 3, zone 2. And let's see, for the week, you have a weekly TSS of 354 in 6 hours and 5 minutes. And that does include all of the time in warm-ups and cool downs. And so that is the week for the Peloton classes. 354 is up from 297 for this current week that we're in. So pull up the bootstraps. These 2 rides will pack a punch, but man, I think you are prepared for it, and it's going to be awesome. So let's switch over to the non-Peloton or the no class schedule. Let's see what we got here. All right, I've got you on the wrong week. Let me scroll down to week 7. Here we go. I've given you most of these workouts before if you've been training with me for over a year, but here is number 1, 2 10-minute straight up FTP 100% intervals, 10 minutes, recovering back here down at 75%. So that's fairly intense at 57 and 45 minutes, but that gives you a chance to rev the race engine. You know, we're not doing an FTP test as often, and I'll talk about that in a little bit, but this is a chance to just not test, but test your test, if you know what I mean. Different purpose. We're going straight up zone 6 on Wednesday. These are 1-minute intervals at 140%, recover down here in 70%. If you need to go lower on the recovery, that's where I would change the workout to make it a little easier. If this is not working out for you, recover in zone 1. These are zone 6 intervals. They are hard 1 minute. Working the top end. We haven't done too much of this in the past week, so we are just getting up here to scratch the surface into the to the anaerobic systems, and there is a purpose for it. We are leading up towards June 1st, and I'll take you with me, but follow that up with an endurance ride. Yeah, same 80-70. Looks like I went 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes, that kind of thing. Follow the timer. Should be pretty easy. Stay below what is on there. You're going easy on Thursday, so that you can recover on Friday and come out swinging on Saturday, where my 90-minute ride with 8 minutes at sweet spot, 90%. You'll do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 8 minutes. So 40 minutes altogether in sweet spot. Pretty good workout. 99 TSS in an hour and a half. That's a good one. Okay, then follow that up with an endurance ride. I went straight across with my 75% for 30 minutes, but the total workout is 45 minutes. If you are in either challenge, in the Peloton or non-Peloton, and you're doing the Fondo on June 1st, it's probably a good idea to be at 35 miles or at 55 miles. If you're looking at time, that might be a 3-hour ride, 2.5 to 3 hour ride, and that might be a 4-hour ride, 3.5, 4-hour ride for that 55 miles, depending on your speed and depending on what your performance or your event calls for. So take a look at that. That's should be leading up. You don't just jump right into that. You should have been doing rides on the weekends, longer rides. You can do this structure and then just finish up. So give it a shot, see how it goes. And that's what we have. Oh, so weekly TSS is 296 for the timers. 296 on the week, up from 282. So not a huge jump, but just a little bit different structure, and a purposeful zone 6 POW workout on Wednesday should be good. All right, cool. So let's get back here. All right, guys, hang on. Let me get my notes back up. I got another iPad over here that tells all about what I'm talking about. So week 7, I usually go mental toughness, right? You guys know me long enough that I love talking about mental toughness on week 7, but what about what about an event? Who else thinks that an event is super motivating and helps keep you organized, and either either an organized event or a self-imposed event? So I talked about Natalie and I talked about Fred, who are both doing events this weekend, but one is self-imposed and one is an organized event. But either way, we are putting something on the calendar. You've got goals and you've put it on a calendar. So hopefully, guys, it is evident that this is a step up from relying on FTP tests to confirm your fitness gains. Like, let's put a big ride out there and compare from event to event. Maybe quarterly, maybe every maybe twice a year, is really like spread it out a little bit. I know that Lori and Brian have been really hard and focused on getting us all away from the FTP tests at the beginning and end of every challenge, and I've been saying that since last year. So there are way more metrics to use other than an FTP test, including heart rate. But FTP tests are really just to set your zones, not really to consistently rely on fitness gains. So hopefully that's sinking in, and looking forward to taking you all on the hill climb challenge next time around. Lori will tell us more about that, but it starts and ends with a hill climb metric. And so just to let the cat out of the bag, sorry, Lori, if I gave that away and I wasn't supposed to, but yeah, not even including an FTP test in there. So put an event on the calendar and work towards it. If it is a straight up SMART goal, like we've talked about, that's awesome. What's really cool is that, like this bookshelf, you work on your fitness, and it's kind of fun as your fitness becomes presentable. It's fun to show it off in a race or in a challenge of some kind, whether you're racing against other people or whether you're just posting on Strava with segments, or whether you're posting here in the group and get the kudos from each other. So Guys, that's what I have for this week. Short and sweet. Week 7, you guys are killing it. Get after it and enjoy, and let me know how it's going. I can't wait to see you next week. All right. Thanks, everybody.